So he says good.
Okay.
Good morning.
Welcome to part 2 of lesson 4.10 with my sometimes favorite class. Let's now plot these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 given points. Let's on this next page here. Let's plot these 5 points. I'll pause while. Okay. Let's just notice. In this Word document, the points are all wrong. So I'm gonna write the points down that we want to do. So hang on one sec. New points are gonna go up on top. Hang on one sec. Okay, so let's. We were supposed to flip the points from the first question, and it didn't happen in the Word document. So we really want to graph these points. So sorry, I'll pause the video game and write these points out and cross the other ones out. And that is what we'll plot right now. All right, so looking at this one, so that's what we should have, and our apologies for that. Now, if we're calculating the slope of this one, and WK asked if it would be 0 too, but the horizontal line was 0, so this one can't be 0. So this one's it's very easy to come up with the equation of this once you see this, but if we actually were to calculate the slope, so if I get my m is equal to my y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, you should almost see what happens, because in all of these points, the value of x never changes, right? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. It's 5 the whole time. So what's going to happen? Y's never changed in the horizontal one, and that causes 0 in the numerator, because delta y never changed. So this time we're going to get, if I pick the first 2 points, I'm going to get -1, take away -3 over 5 minus 5, which is going to cause 1 plus 3 is going to give me my 2 again at the top. But if you right now with your calculator typed in 2 divided by 0, you'll get undefined. It's an undetermined amount. Like 0 can go in forever. So, this is undefined. So, slope is undefined. It's like, as I've kind of said before, skiing on a slope of a line with a slope of 0 is rather boring. You can't really go anywhere if you stop kind of pushing yourself or trying to skate on your skis. But if you ski down a slope that has an undefined slope, you'll soon be undefined. Yeah, no, but if you all of a sudden were skiing and then went down a hill that was undefined, you're going to an undefined slope. You'll be all right, Mr. Coffin and Mr. Smarty Pants Coffin. I got an answer. So, what do these ordered pairs have in common? The x value never changes. Never changes. It is always 5. Now, what do you think the equation of the line is? The other one was y is equal to that value. Yeah, it's going to be x is equal to 5. Now, so it's the strange one. There's no y in the equation. The other one was strange. There's no x in the equation. So this one actually is x is equal to 5. You are going to get a vertical line. You are going to get a vertical line that goes through the x-axis at the point that's the x value that never changes. So x is equal to 5. Yeah, no.
X equals what?
So, what would the equation of a line through the point -2, -4, and -2, -3? You analyze it, and like Jaden analyzed it really, really quickly. And she noticed that, hey, x isn't changing. That's got to be x is equal to -2.
What a shocker.
And the -2 in this classroom are those 2 in the back corner, Sam and Will.
Hey, to negative, make a positive, brother.
Okay. What would be the equation of a vertical line through the point 1, negative 4?
1.
That's not an equation, just 1. No, x equals 1. Yes, you got to have an equal sign in equation. So here,
Yeah.
if
That's not an equation.
so the clues here is it says vertical, and then you must look at the x value, which is 1. So as Kyle said, when he looked at it, he just says, oh, x is equal to 1 would be that answer. So our conclusion here for vertical lines, all have the equation x is equal to a, where a is the x-intercept of the line, i.e. it's the value of any point. Any point on the line. Okay? Now, if we look over to our next thing, would it be possible to graph a vertical line using your TI-84?
No.
Why?
On the bottom.
Undefined, because it says why not this, how do you know?
Okay. Well, your TI has a button that says y equals. So
Oh, there's no x.
yes, so to enter the equation of a line or a curve or of anything, you've got to be able to write the equation with y isolated on the one side of it. And because there is no y in the equation of a vertical line, then the answer is no, and it's because must be
X equals.
a y equals something form. It's got to be, you got to be able to enter the right-hand side of an equation that starts with y. So the line y equals b is if you see a line y equals b, what type of a line is it? It's horizontal. It must be, the equation that you've got to use has got to be in the form y equals. You've got the y equals button on your TI. And if you see the line x is equal to a, it is a what type of a line? Yes, it's vertical. With an x-intercept at a0. So always remember horizontal and vertical lines. If you get them mixed up and don't know which one's straight up and down, which one goes across, think that you always look to the horizon, and is the horizon not kind of flat and going across? Or think that every weekend you guys like to stay horizontal, and that's being in bed, so you know the direction you are. All right, yes, we know that. All right, so that is the lesson, and you can start the homework.